You know how they say absence makes the heart grow fonder? So does distance. Distance, especially when you're talking about a staticky, problematic family member, can be like a winning lottery ticket. I speak specifically about family because distance from them can be remarkably difficult to get. They always want to continually come back to the well. They always want to come back and get another bite out of the apple. But I look at it like this. At this point in life, at my big age, if you didn't get your bite, the kitchen is now closed. I came to that realization far too late in life. Your mom is always gonna piss you off. She's always gonna get on your nerves. And I'm not really talking about those horrible, evil mothers I can't even fathom, but you know the ones I'm talking about. Those are the kind you read about in the newspapers or see on social media or see on the news right before they get picked up and you see that mugshot of them in an orange jumpsuit. I'm talking about the garden variety, run-of-the-mill, staticky moms who are mean to you, don't love you enough, don't encourage you. Typical generational womb type mess. But because you want her approval, that's just the dynamic between mother and daughter or mother and son, you always go back. You always forgive. You always try to understand. You always try to explain. And I'm here to tell you, distance is a more sound and effective strategy because, like I said, your mom's always going to piss you off because your mom has to be in a very special place mentally to ensure that all your efforts to explain and build a better relationship will actually bear fruit. Because if she's not participating, you're basically beating your head against the wall. And if she's not healed, there's really nothing you can do about that except to focus on healing yourself. I say that from personal experience. I say that as a third-party observer. I say that as someone who has researched, read about mother wounds, the mother-daughter dynamic, what happens when you have this type of mom or that type of situation or this type of family dynamic. I've dug into it all in the name of my own healing. And that's why I can say with all confidence, distance is a more effective strategy than trying to build a relationship on your own. It takes two people to build a relationship. If one person is not making an effort, nothing's going to happen except you're going to get exhausted, frustrated, sad, maybe depressed, and you're going to waste a lot of time and energy that would be better spent building a life without your mom. And I'm saying that with all respect for how difficult it is to be a mother. I don't know personally, but I know that my mom, I believe in my heart, she did not want to hurt me or intend to wound me or whatever she did. I'm not angry at my mom about anything. In fact, I'm very grateful to her because I truly believe that she built the very best life for her children that she possibly could. I do believe that she set a good example. I do believe that she wanted the best for her children, but I know my mom had a hard time. I know how she was raised, the time in which she was raised. She was up against a lot. I'm not going to hold anything against her because to hold anything against her would be to wound me. You see what I'm saying? At some point, when you become an adult, it's not even about forgiveness all the time. It's about acceptance and then moving on with intention so that you can live well. Sometimes distance is the only thing that's going to help you because otherwise it's very easy for you to get stuck in the same behavioral loops over and over and over. You think you're making some progress, you think they're listening, you think they understand, but sometimes that's just performative nonsense. That's just somebody acting just to pull you back in or try to maintain the dynamic or to get past whatever situation has blown up. It's not about true healing. It's not about true acknowledgement. It's not about what you need. It's about what they need. And that's why I say distance. Distance is the most wonderful thing you can do for yourself if you have a staticky mom or any staticky family member or friend or anyone really. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be contentious. It doesn't have to be blame-filled or finger-pointing or anything like that. It can be you simply backing away and you not engaging, you not answering every phone call, you saying no and not backtracking. It can be you not rushing to help. It can be you putting yourself first and realizing that that's not a bad thing, that that is, in fact, what you should be doing because we're all adults. Everybody should be pulling their own weight at some point. If you're physically and mentally sound, yeah,